Hi, it's James here. If you've got any questions on counselling or psychologists or anything like that, you can leave your question in the comment section of this on this video, and we're going to be answering your questions in future videos. It might not even be on counselling, it might be on something like depression or PTSD or relationships or anything like that. We have trained therapists that will answer your questions. So in this particular video, we're going to be talking about what the difference is between a counsellor and a psychologist. That's coming up right after this.
You just asked me about counselling and psychotherapy, and I don't make a distinction between the two, although lots of people do.
Oh, right.
Traditionally, well, psychotherapy has been around much longer than this thing called counselling. The word counselling came up in about the 50s, and originally it was, well, before that it was psychotherapy. So what's happened is over the last 50 or 60 years, counselling is seen as a typically shorter term thing. Typically something that deals with what's going on in someone's life right now and in their recent past, not going on too much about what happened earlier on. Counselling can also be more goal oriented. So we think, well, what do you really want in life? How can you achieve those goals? Whereas traditionally psychotherapy is something I was talking about earlier on, about being explorative and trying to get hold of as much of the person's or client's inner world as possible, their feelings, their desires, their fantasies, all those emotions that are sometimes hidden, and often we never fully understand all of our emotions because it's a melting pot that goes on and on and on till we die. And in my view, fortunately, because that's what makes us interesting as human beings. So we've got this view of counselling and psychotherapy being quite different, but then over the last probably 30 years or so, there are a lot of counselling courses have grown up, and the people running the counselling courses, all the books, or a lot of the books, are teaching you to do psychotherapy.
Right, that's interesting.
Get that? So it's, so
why is there so much conflict in the industry about the difference between counselling and psychotherapy? Why do you think there's a crossover or something?
It's a really grey area and confusing.
Right.
Certainly confused me to start with, and probably confuses the general public. You know, I'm having counselling, but my friend said they're seeing a therapist. Is my counsellor a therapist?
Yeah. So is it better or worse?
Yeah, exactly.
Counsellor or a therapist?
Do I need counselling or psychotherapy?
Yeah. Well, that's confusing. Maybe there's no general consensus, and
there isn't.
No one is agreeing.
No. So what I do is I bracket the whole thing. I see the whole thing as psychotherapy. Yeah. And what does psychotherapy mean? Well, the two words psyche and therapy. Well, the psyche is either the self or the soul. In other words, us, but not just the physical us, and not just the mental us. And the therapy bit means healing. So if you like, psychotherapy is healing for the soul. And the people who enroll on counselling courses, but all the books have got psychotherapy in the title, are really learning to do psychotherapy and deliver healing for the soul. And so if you go and see a counsellor, you might well get psychotherapy.
Yeah.
But it's not called that. So then this word therapy sometimes is used as a kind of catch-all.
I was just going to say catch-all,
yeah. Catch-all, yeah. And I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't care what people call it, which name. Therapy, psychotherapy, counselling, and therapy is easy to say, isn't it? It's short, a shorter word.
Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that video and you got something from it. If you didn't, leave a dislike or maybe even just like the video. But more importantly, if you've got a question on mental health, maybe it's not related to what you were just watching. Maybe there's something else that's been burning inside you for a long time that you just need answers on, but you can't go to therapy for whatever reason. Then leave your question in the comment section below and we will try our best to answer your question, whether it's in written form in the comments, or maybe it's a short video on Instagram or a longer video on YouTube. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to ask us, leave a comment below and we will try our best to answer your questions in future videos. So whatever you do, please like this video, comment if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it so we know if you didn't like it. And until next time, stay safe out there. It's like COVID-19 at the moment.